Make sure to check out today's sponsor, Blazing Boost, one of the most reliable boosting services for Destiny. They do trials, raids, anything like that, even do your pinnacle weapons if you guys still haven't got them, and they do have the cheapest prices around. They also have a 5-star review, and it's really good, and it's definitely one you should check out. There'll be a link in the description. With that done, let's jump straight back to the video.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you a brand new PvP hunter build that I have been running recently. I did this in trials, and not only that, this is what I've been sort of running in Faceit. Now if you guys don't know what Faceit is, basically it's where the top end players play on a website, and obviously it's pretty sweaty, it scrims, and we do match against some really good players over there, and this build seems to hold its own really well. Now, a few of the stats are a little bit down, but that's because my stompies are really bad in this build. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below. At the minute, Destiny isn't in a great place, so all the help towards the channel really does help, and I do really appreciate it. But jumping into the build. Now, the build I'm going to be running is going to be Night Stalker. Now we'll talk about the super first. Now if you're a casual player and you're just playing Crucible like Control or Comp, it really doesn't really matter sort of your super, but if you're in trials or Faceit or scrims, them high tier end sort of PvP activities, you're going to want to run Spectral Blades in my opinion, just so you can get more kills with your super, because most of the time super kills do come down to obviously the win. But if you guys are learning the class, I'd also recommend using this top tree to go invis just to help you out in games. But with that done, going over to the grenade, some people prefer Void Wall, and like I said with most of my builds, these three options here are totally your opinion. These are what I'm running: Vortex, Gambler's Dodge, just because you can dodge out the way and it's a lot harder to actually hit you while moving to cover. That's why I prefer that, but a lot of people use this one because it does automatically reload your weapon, so it is pretty effective, but for me I survive more chances, if that makes any sense, with this one here. And then triple jump, some people prefer strafe and high jump, whatever you prefer use, doesn't really matter. And like I said, this is going to be a shotgun sort of build. It does work with a sniper also, it's just a little bit harder to use and get used to. Now as a weapons, the weapons totally up to you. Like I said, just recommend a shotgun, some Mindbenders, Fell Winters, any of them will do the job with this build. But if you want a dedicated sniper build video, check out one of my previous PvP hunter builds. I'll leave it in the end screen, really good and definitely one you should check out. So with the artifact, we're not using any mods for this. Now I'll show you one that you could use if you want to improve this, but with the build I've got and the stompies I've got, unfortunately, I can't really use this, but I'll show you how to put it into the class. So starting off with the helmet, I do have a mobility mod on with enhanced shotgun targeting, greatly improved target acquisition accuracy and aim down sight speeds of the shotgun. Now if you're using the Fell Winters, this is great and definitely one you should pretty much be using. Now if you don't have these, there is this one, shotgun targeting, that just is that but not as effective. Now moving on to the arms, this is where we have a grenades sort of perks, what I prefer. So I use fastball, impact induction, just because you can. Now if you want to use sort of reload speed ones, you can for the shotgun, that's also a good option. Then for the chest piece, what we do have is in fact enhanced unflinching shotgun aim and shotgun reserves. Now this is one that a lot of people ask me, why do you use this? Now the main reason for this is pretty much because, as you can see, shotgun reserves, if you're on a streak, now I'd recommend using this. If you're in a scrim match, I'd recommend using 2 of these, that sort of thing, if it's allowed. But obviously some scrim rules you're not allowed, so enhanced unflinching shotgun aim is really handy, because when you're aiming in with a Fell Winters, it can actually affect you quite bad, to be honest. So that is why I use shotgun reserves. Now for the exotic of this build, it is the stompies. Now I've never really used stompies. Increases the sprint speed and slide distance, improves high jump, strafe jump and triple jump. So pretty much you'll be able to jump really high with these, and it can help you in the game. Now the sprint speed and slide distance is pretty good boost, but the jump is what makes this class. Then I've also got a shotgun scavenger, so shotguns get bonus reserves when you pick up special ammo. We've paired this with a special ammo scavenger and a recovery mod. Now this is going to be such an easy sort of shotgun ammo farm build. So every kill you get, if it drops special ammo, you're going to be getting like 3 to 4 shots of shotgun. So you're never really going to run out. Now for the cloak, I do have a mobility mod. Then we do have outreach. You can swap this for pump action. I just don't have this on because it's against the rules, but you can use that if you're playing Crucible. And then powerful friends to increase that mobility. Like I said, with this build my stats are pretty terrible. I've got 100 mobility, which is good. However, I only have 69 recovery. You're going to want to aim for 100 mobility and 100 recovery. Now if I use the one that I usually use, that sort of thing, with the mods I'd have to change them around, but usually I get 100 mobility, about 80 recovery and 70 intellect, so it's not a bad build. But this one right here is slacking a little bit and I need a new pair of stompies, but that's a build. I'm going to show you some gameplay. Now the only difference is in this faceit where I'm using this shotgun. I do actually have the Dragon Shadow on, and that's just because my teammate was using stompies, so I actually couldn't. But this video is going to be of me scrimming Panda. Now if you don't know, Panda is pretty much the best player. Now this is only going to be a short bit of that video, but I'm going to leave that video in the description and at the end screen if you guys want to watch the full gameplay to see if we did actually beat him. It was a really close game, and it's definitely one you should watch out for. Now that's going to wrap up the build. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Like I said, I've never really done a shotgun build video, so that is the Hunter build done. If you want one for Warlock and Titan, let me know. And as always guys, subscribe, drop a like on today's video, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Holy shit, why did it spawn me there, bro?
How much you wanna bet? I'll get domed out of this on Josh.
Yeah, you will.
I'm dead.
Bro, like, he's so fucking... This is dumb, man.
Oh,
Right, we need to regroup.
no.
We need to go for other two. We can win if we go for other two.
Yeah, but Panda's just got. I'm dead. Spawned on me.
He's got him.
Oh,
Panda's
nice.
down, Panda's down. I'm pushing through mid.
Yeah, push. I'm coming to you, I'm coming to you.
I need help. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
No, you're not. I got
Nice, good shit.
you. Push him, push him, push him.
He's got spec.
Nice.
I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him.
Nice, nice,
Good, good,
nice.
good, good. Bro, does he
Panda's
miss?
sniping back. Is it...
Like, his reaction speed's like fucking crazy. We're good here.
Behind us,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. I'm here.
He's one.
Is he one?
Panda's gonna be sniping it. It's gonna be
Nah,
sniping
yeah,
it.
don't push, don't push, don't push.
What's he doing, this ace? Who pushes Panda in the lane?
He's a fucking beat Panda, what the fuck?
Oh, that didn't work. Get out.
This guy on our team's a bit sus, you know.
Face it.
This
Yeah,
guy on
I
our
don't know about
team's
this guy.
sus, mate.